All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Healthy Living event sponsored by the Juice Plus community. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Carole Turnbo. I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. I am also a wife, a mom. I'm a mama. I am a CrossFit coach. I'm a CrossFit Masters athlete, but my passion is nutrition and teaching people that food really does heal. Tonight, you're going to be hearing from myself and some of my teammates. We've all joined on a mission to inspire healthy living around the world. And I'm going to start tonight by introducing our product line. Our product line is simple and will remain simple because it's food. It's food that our body needs on a daily basis. Juice Plus has figured out how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule. It's an amazing concept. I'm going to start tonight by showing you our trio. It's the fruit, the vegetable, and the berry blend, the red, the green, and the purple. And the fruit, vegetable, and the berry blend is 100% plant-based all the way down to the capsule. It's better than organic, non-GMO, picked at the peak of ripeness with an NSF seal of approval. And what that means is that what is in the product is on the label. So I'm going to show you the vegetable label. You can't read it. I'm going to read it for you. It has broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, lemon peel, rice bran, and kale. My favorite part of our label is that it carries a nutrition facts label, which is reserved for food. Like I said, Juice Plus has figured out how to put food in a capsule. We also have our full spectrum of plant-based omegas, our orange bottle. On the full spectrum of plant-based omegas, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, Juice Plus has cut out the middleman. We all know that we can get our omega-3s from fish oil. Well, we went straight to what the fish eats, and which is algae. And so our completely vegan blend of omegas has algae oil, pomegranate seed oil, tomato seed oil, and more. We also have our complete protein powders in chocolate and vanilla. My favorite. I love these things every day. I mix one with water and I swallow my capsules. It's the best way to start your day. Another vegan product as well. We have a tower garden. I love my tower garden. I live in Indiana and we have approximately 4 to 5 months of summer, and that's it. That's your growing season. So you don't get to grow very, very much around here, but it's awesome to have my tower garden. I can wheel it outside in the summer, but I can also wheel it inside in the winter, attach my LED lights, and all last winter I had fresh herbs. I had fresh lettuce that I could just walk into my hallway, pick it, and put it on my kitchen table. Amazing. I love my tower garden. We have a great group of people that are going to be speaking tonight, and I'm going to start by introducing Kimberly. She is an international marketing director with the Juice Plus company, and she's brought her some of her team with her tonight to share their Juice Plus product stories and their business stories, and I'm excited to hear from them. Welcome, Kimberly.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us to host with you here tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who's taken the time to dial in here and support us tonight. And anyone who takes the time to listen to the recording, we hope that you get a lot of great information here tonight. So when Juice Plus was shared with me, it was shared with me to help our daughter's struggling immune system. And I didn't understand how adding more fruits and vegetables to her vegan diet would help. As you heard, it is just plants in a capsule or soft chew form. But since it had a whole food label, that nutrition fact label, I knew it couldn't hurt. So I thought, well, why not give it a try? And after the infectious disease doctor, our immunologist, and our daughter's cardiologist reported how well she was doing and told us to never let her be a day without her Juice Plus, I put the entire family on it. I knew that this was the best way to help prevent disease and illness, and that we all needed that nutritional support. So since aligning myself with the company, I've received so much free education, just like you're receiving education here tonight. We have calls that get hosted for us as partners that we get to get in on above and beyond what we do for any prospects or customers out there. And this free information that we get on disease and illness and prevention is absolutely priceless. I would partner with the company over and over again every single day just to get this education, because now that I have it, I get to apply it for myself and my own family. But because of this knowledge, I'll never go a day in my life without consuming the entire product line that Carole just told you about. Every single one of them I will have in my body every day, all 4 of the capsules and a shake without fail. And I really, truly feel morally obligated not to keep what I now know a secret. And that is originally why I decided to align myself with the company. But because I started sharing with others, a business started to form. And that took things to a whole nother journey for me. And my husband had come to me and told me that it was time for me to go back to work, that our family really needed help financially, but I didn't want to give up my stay-at-home mom lifestyle. I had been home with the kids since the day our first child was born, and the thought of leaving them was really, really breaking my heart. And what I saw within the Juice Plus company was really quite amazing with those who partnered with the company. They were people that were living the mission. They were helping others, which I always did a lot of volunteering. I loved helping other people. But here there was this community of people that were not only helping their own family, but helping so many other families while living a life that I dreamed of. They seemed to be able to work on their terms. They didn't have to say no to picking their kids up from school and dropping their kids off at school. They didn't have to say no to the field trips or the class party, or no to a trip that came up, and doing so many wonderful things that I thought, well, gosh, I want to do that and make an income. So I decided, you know what? I can take this and from a nutrition standpoint to a business standpoint. So when I was seeing these other people living like how I wanted, I was just dreaming of, I thought, instead of letting someone else employ me, I'm going to employ myself. And that's really important, because that's when you get to live the life that you dream. You have to employ yourself. But my husband and I actually own a traditional business outside of the Juice Plus company. We have a promotional merchandise and marketing company. And we had originally thought, before we aligned ourselves with the Juice Plus company, that that was the way to go. That was the American dream, that we got to be our own business owner. We got to set our own hours. We got to choose who we worked with, and we never had to ask anyone else for a day off. But it didn't take us long to figure out that that business owned us. We didn't own our life, because we were the owners. When there was a fire to put out, whether we were on vacation or not, we had to put it out. And we came to find out that we couldn't really pick and choose our employees like we really wanted to. They had to fit certain criteria to do certain jobs. It wasn't just people we loved and wanted to spend more time with. So it didn't take us long after partnering with the Juice Plus company to figure out that this was so much a better way to truly own our life and live the way we dreamed. So I'm so happy I decided to, instead of myself going back to a traditional job and letting someone else employ me, that I decided to employ myself with this opportunity. And I'm really happy to say that I worked my way to the top position in just over 3 years. And now I am living the way I once looked and admired at other people. Now that is me. And each day I get to wake up and pinch myself and go, wow, 10 years later, is this really what I'm doing? And is this really how I'm living? And because of this company, I hold all the benefits, the health benefits for the entire family. And our oldest is now in college. And every semester we get to send a report card to corporate headquarters, no matter what the grades are, to get college tuition reimbursement. So I love that I get to make a full-time income with very part-time effort, with being able to provide all those benefits for my whole family and getting to be that yes mom and still be there for everything that I want with my family. So now I'm going to turn it over to a woman on my team who I very much admire, Senior Sales Coordinator, Courtney Flaherty.
Thanks, Kimberly. I wasn't sure if I was being introduced or anything. So hi, everyone. Thanks for having me on this call. I so appreciate you taking the time to be here. My name is Courtney Flaherty. I live in Howell, New Jersey. I'm a mom, a very passionate health fitness professional. Been in that space for 30 plus years, on and off, full-time, part-time. And I have my two kids, my two boys are 15 and 12, and they're very active in sports. So Juice Plus was introduced to me 9 years ago, and in a fitness class. Seriously, I had my arms crossed. What are you trying to share with me? What are you trying to sell me? Because when you're in the fitness space, you just get bombarded with so many different supplements, weight loss programs, energy drinks, you name it. And so I initially had put Juice Plus in that category, but the gal was very patient, very loving on me. And she said, Court, she says, it's not a supplement or a vitamin. It's literally juicing in a capsule. The company figured out a way to juice and dry 33 different fruits and vegetables and put into capsules and gummies. And I said, okay, well, how do they do that? So I had all these questions, and really at the end of the day is what I found was that it was gold standard research. I love the research because I went to school for chem and bio. I was a collegiate athlete. I love just knowing exactly what I'm putting into my body. And I know that the supplement industry is not a regulated industry. And so when I read the studies and I read how Juice Plus was being created and made, I said, what do I have to lose? I have a family health history of heart disease and cancer, and I know that the more fruits and vegetables we eat, that disease and illness just goes down. And so I started on it just purely just for prevention, just knowing that I was just doing my very best to prevent so many diseases and illnesses that are preventable. And I just started to really get educated. The gal that shared with me poured into me. She shared a lot of recordings with doctors, invited me to a lot of events. And I just really immersed myself in the science behind Juice Plus. And I found myself sharing that with people that were in my class that I loved and cared about. And because people would always ask me, what do you do? And what do you recommend? And so I just found myself naturally sharing Juice Plus. And then that's when the gal had shared, that there's a business opportunity that you could make an extra stream of income. And I said, well, I'll just do it and get my product paid for. At the time, I was a full-time mom. I love being a mom. That was my main priority. And I didn't want anything to take away from that. And I just taught classes very part-time. And then I did get my product paid for very quickly. I earned a free ticket to conference. And I said, you know what, let me go and check this whole business thing out. Let me see what this is all about. And really what I found is just ordinary people just making extraordinary differences in people's health and well-being. And I just became very passionate. I left that conference. I said, you know what, this has nothing to do with me. This has to do with others. And then I just became very, very passionate about sharing Juice Plus and really immersed myself in the community. And I'm just so happy that I got over myself. I really had that ITC syndrome. So if you're or a fitness professional, don't worry. I was the same way. So I'm just really glad that I got over myself. My vision is to really just share this message of hope and wholeness and wellness with as many people as I possibly can, and just build a massive team of people, because we need more boots on the ground. We need more folks out there to share this message. And I just can't do it alone. That's what I tell people, I just can't do this alone. And I want to, be able to live a life of free of financial worry. My husband has a really great job. He's getting ready to retire. It would be wonderful for me if I could just make enough of an income that he wouldn't have to get another job or go back and find another career. And I want to give that message of hope as well to other moms that are out there. I feel like this is something that I have for me as well, that I can, when my kids are gone, because I know one day they will leave me, whether I don't want to believe that or not, And I'll have something for myself that I really can leave a legacy for them, and they can have that forever. So I'm really grateful for this amazing community, and just continue to spread hope of healing and wellness and financial freedom. So thanks again for inviting me, everyone. I'm going to pass it over to Natalie, or no, Julie.
Hi, everybody. My name's Julie Stewart, and I've been with the Juice Plus Company for 8 years, and I'm a senior sales coordinator. I'm a medical speech pathologist by trade and a mom of 2 girls and a wife of 24 years. I'm someone that is just naturally open to just about anything. And I was always looking for kind of another gig, some other sideline, because honestly, professionally, I had experienced time and time again being asked to do more for less, focus on the bottom line instead of people that I was helping, and at times to do things that honestly I really didn't feel were ethically right. And I had realized professionally that there was no potential for desirable advancement. So for basically 25 years, I was job hopping to get raises and to challenge my skills. Really, I enjoy variety and learning constantly. And so I didn't want to be in the same scenario all the time. But despite initially being told otherwise time and time again, and about 15 different companies I'd worked for, I did have to take turns working weekends and holidays and was missing out on events with my family. I was expending my energy, patience, and time to care for others and coming home tired, depleted, and not able to give my best self to my own family. I love rehabilitating seniors, but felt sad that it was from illnesses that they didn't even know were preventable. I was helping them to recover, but no one was teaching them how to avoid having another potentially catastrophic health emergency, let alone the fact that somebody needed to be showing them how to not even have one in the first place. So Juice Plus made a lot of sense because I was able to continue to help others with their health, but in a way that made more sense to me, and more importantly, on my own terms. I have time flexibility. I get unlimited raises based on my work ethic. I don't have to miss any of my family's events, and I can work literally from anywhere. And for an adventurer like myself, that's really, really important. Now I'm investing in my future and not some corporations. But as Kimberly said, I can get all the same corporate benefits as well as college tuition assistance for my kids. And for a very, very small investment and no commitments. So honestly, I've really never been more mentally stimulated, challenged, appreciated, and satisfied. Well, being a protective mom, prior to Juice Plus, I took my family on the daily juicing, super obsessive, crazy eating health journey, which basically, like many people have probably experienced, resulted in a lot of expense, a lot of mess, a lot of fights, tears, and resentment. But with Juice Plus and a reasonable lifestyle, my family's health has actually never even been better. We each eat the whole food trio capsules, the omega blend, and a shake daily. It's mandatory in our household. Whoops, sorry. We use the bars as our on-the-go food, and we are adventurers, so we're used to packing a lot of snacks and healthy things with us, but the bars always are in that bag with us. And I grow produce on our tower garden. We haven't been on an antibiotic in over 4 years and have greatly reduced prescription over-the-counter medications. And I even was able to prevent a surgery simply by, as my doctor said, balancing my nutrition, which I had already been working on and doing obsessively for years before Juice Plus. I love the peace of mind I have knowing my family gets 100% of the nutrition they need daily from whole food. And equally important, that they have learned that from the education that we get through the Juice Plus company, that they have control over their health based on their diet and lifestyle choices. Now, I know my kids were absorbing this information because since the time they were really little, because they were asking questions and making comments. And I'm really proud to say that my college age daughter, she values her Juice Plus and takes them daily on her own. And that my family follows the other healthy lifestyle choices that they learned through the education that we get. And now those things are just normal and natural. And even more exciting, those are things that they're going to be able to pass on to their children. So I can't say enough about how excited I am about being with the company and getting that nutrition daily. Now I'm going to pass it on to Natalie Lelyo.
Thanks, Julie. I'm Natalie. I have 5 children. I live in Sarasota, Florida. I've been with the Juice Plus company for 8 years now, and I am a senior sales coordinator. And Juice Plus has just been such a key part of my family's story. I'm just so grateful it was shared with me. It came at a time when I was looking for and even praying for answers for our family. We were struggling financially, and my son was struggling with his health. He had asthma, and because of his weakened immune system, he was going to the hospital for just a simple cold because it would go straight to his lung. I was told to put him on daily medications every day, like Miralax for his constipation, or like an inhaler every single day, albuterol, things like that, which made me feel really uncomfortable because I was looking to find some more natural ways to deal with what he was going through, but just didn't know where to look. I just wanted to find a way to get more nutrition on a daily basis for our entire family, but specifically, he was the one who kind of gave me the wake-up call. And that's when I got a call from my friends about something called Juice Plus. And when Juice Plus was shared with me, it made sense right away because it just seemed to be the answer to what I had been looking for, praying for. However, I was concerned because I was thinking, how in the world are we going to afford this? My husband was a youth minister at the time, and ministry, while it's a beautiful calling, unfortunately didn't provide for our growing family. So I decided to align myself with the business right away with the mindset of, we're going to make this work. And by the way, we need to make this work. And I remember tossing and turning that night thinking, what have I done? What did I do? What did I sign up for? And little did I know, 8 years later, I would be sharing such a great success story with you all tonight. And we need to make some big changes to have a plan for our growing family. When I started with Juice Plus, we had 2 kids, and now we have 5, ages 12 to 3. So they're all pretty young still. I personally take Juice Plus every day. It's helped me as I've navigated through some really challenging health challenges like postpartum depression, anxiety, chronic fatigue. I'd had some difficult pregnancies. And then there's the business that supported us through 2 unforeseen job losses, having a premature baby in the NICU during a major hurricane, Hurricane Irma that hit in 2017. Our business, the wonderful community of friends that we had through this business, they were all there for us and just have been so instrumental in our lives as we have gone through these 8 years. So for me and my family, we'll always take Juice Plus, and I'll always give it to them. We have seen health improvements. Our immune systems are great. It's inspired my husband to get back into fitness. He was eating a lot of pizza and chips with the youth ministry back then, and now he's doing CrossFit at 5 a.m., things that I still have goals for in the future for fitness, but it really brought him back into that. My son's asthma has never been better. He hasn't needed a hospital visit since. My kids are all very healthy. They have great outlook on nutrition, like Julie was saying, because of what they hear mom and dad talking about with Juice Plus, and because they're getting that nutrition into their bodies on a daily basis. It becomes part of who they are. And it's just become a daily habit for them. They ask for it. And also, one of my favorite things is my parents have been taking it for 8 years now, too. They were my first customers. And it has blessed them with their health in countless ways, which I can't put enough words into how much that means to me, that they're here to see their grandchildren grow up and are getting that nutrition into their bodies every day. So really, when I reflect on all this, I can't help but think, who's the next person I can help bless with Juice Plus in their life? How might it help them in the ways that it's helped my family? And I see it in a way of paying it forward. And in this process, I get to achieve my own personal goals and dreams and aspirations. And I'm just so excited on where the journey has brought us so far and thrilled to see where it leads in the future. So with that, I hand it over to, I think it was Haydee, right?
Yes, thank you, Natalie. Hi, everyone. My name is Haydee Shymanski, and I live in Brick, New Jersey with my husband, and we have two boys. Brandon's 19 and Nicholas is 18, and they're both in college. I can't believe I'm saying that. And I am so honored to be here with you tonight and share my family story. So 8 years ago, I overheard a mom telling a few people about something called Juice Plus. I immediately locked into the conversation because my personal health journey started over 25 years ago. I started running marathons, I became a juicer, and I started eating organically before it became the cool thing to do. But the most important reason I decided to be nosy, and I'm so happy that I was being nosy, I knew that no matter how hard my family and I tried, we weren't eating enough fruits and vegetables every day. So I went up to her, I asked her some questions. Juice Plus made sense to me right away. I ordered right on the spot for my whole family. You know, I was a mom who was stressed about my kids' nutrition, and my oldest was a very picky eater. Chronic disease runs in my family as well as in my husband's, and we want to do our best to help protect ourselves from that. Juice Plus has been our nutritional seatbelt, and it does give me great peace of mind as a mom and a wife that we are doing our best to keep ourselves healthy. You know, I can't imagine going without Juice Plus for even one day. My family has seen such healthy changes. There's been such a huge health transformation in my house. Not only has there been less doctor visits, but our daily performance has notably improved, from energy levels to better sleep to better concentration, less to no allergies. And for those who know me well, know that my allergies were really bad. My allergist actually said I was one of the worst cases he's ever come across, and I should be living in a bubble. Those are the words. Haydee, you should be living in a bubble. You know, and now we're eating more fruits and vegetables. I feel better now at 49 than I did in my 20s. My family couldn't be happier or healthier. But with Juice Plus, I also found an opportunity to maintain my lifestyle as a stay-at-home parent. Just like Kimberly, I love my stay-at-home lifestyle. And I'm a community volunteer while at the same time expanding my family's options. And believe me, at that time, I was not looking to do anything else. My plate was super full. What I found was a community where people have huge hearts. I have never in my life been prouder of what I get to do and the people I get to do it with. I love being a stay-at-home parent. I've been doing it for 20 years. My husband has been an amazing provider, and I'm super grateful that I've never had to miss a moment of my children's lives. But this business has helped me find that part of myself that is not just Brandon and Nicholas's mom or Scott's wife, but that are just me. I knew that other families needed to know what I found. Fruits and vegetables in a capsule. I mean, that's super genius. So 2 months after ordering the products, I paid the partnership fee and I joined the mission. It's been an incredible personal growth journey. And that's one of the many reasons why I can share with you tonight. You know, I started a business where I can watch my value grow as I grow. I can work hard for myself and not for someone else. I get to work on my purpose at home or from anywhere. I have a lot of fun and I work around my family commitments. I get to help my friends and my family and those I care about. I've been blessed to connect passion with purpose without sacrificing my values. I have partnered with a company that shares the same values as I do. You know, when we're adults, we tend to stop dreaming big like we used to when we were young children. This opportunity has helped me dream big again, and I'm excited for the future. And because of this opportunity, I get to contribute to my family's finances, and that makes me feel great. I can cover the mortgage if I must. I'm building my own retirement fund. My family gets to say yes to more luxuries. But the most important thing for me, though, I want to leave a legacy for my children. I am building financial security for my family, for myself, in case anything ever happens to my husband. You know, I want to create my own destiny, have choices, and be in control of my life. I'm driven with purpose. I'm obsessed with mission, and I'm fueled by love. And I always knew what this opportunity could be for my family and I, But honestly, and I'm going to just be honest here and tell you the truth, it wasn't until the end of 2019 that I had a switch in my mindset and made that decision to treat this like a true business. I don't know what took me so long for that light bulb moment, because I've never missed a conference. But it's been full steam ahead ever since. No excuses. Thank you for listening to my story.
Oh my gosh, you guys, what awesome stories you all shared tonight. I'm so excited to have you guys here sharing. Just not only does our company have, awesome products, we've just partnered with a company that has a very generous compensation plan, the company with a heart, for $52 a year. We've all joined on this mission. We work with this company, not for this company. The company ships the products, it collects the money, and it allows me to do the freedom to use the business as I choose. You can use it as a discount on your product, all the way up to the level where Kimberly's at, where she's getting paid full benefits, like a corporate benefit package. So thank you for joining us tonight. We are here every Thursday sharing our stories with Juice Plus business and products, and we will see you guys next week. Thank you so much.
And I'm here also.
Awesome.